Hello, welcome to my channel. And in this video, we want to provide an answer to this question. We are still on the series of polynomial function. So we are under division. We did with the long division. Here we are to use the synthetic division to divide the polynomial 4x cubed plus 7x squared minus 2x plus 5 by the linear function x plus 3. I explained in the previous lesson that the synthetic division can only be used when your divisor is a linear function. If the divisor becomes quadratic or cubic, the synthetic division cannot be used. Then it means we have to use the long division approach. So in this, we are only concerned about the zeros of the divisor and the coefficient of the function. So from here, if I want to solve this, I first set the divisor equals 0, the zeros of this divisor, make x equals minus what? 3. So now I'm going to use that, negative 3. Okay, first of all, let me indicate the coefficient. The coefficient of this is going to be 4, 7, negative 2, and what? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So don't forget there is x here. The x is what? To the power 0. That is why we are using the 5 also as a coefficient. This is x to the power 1, x to the power 0, which still give us our 5. So this is also a coefficient. So now we are going to use the negative 3 to break down the coefficient. First thing first is to drop down the first coefficient, which is the leading coefficient. You bring it down, multiply by the value of x, and that will be negative what? 12. Place it under the next coefficient, then add the value. 7 plus negative 12, that becomes 7 minus 12, and that will give us minus what? 5. So your value of 3 will also multiply this again. Negative 3 times negative 5 give us positive 15. So now this will also be added. Negative 2 plus 15. That becomes 13. Then your 13 will in turn multiply the negative 3. And that will give us negative 39. We are adding this also. 5 plus negative 39, or 5 minus 39, and that will give us negative 34. So we are to divide. After our division, we are seeing that this is our remainder. The last number is always a remainder. If it is 0, it means there is no remainder, or the x plus 3 is a factor of this polynomial. But since we are having this, it means x plus 3 is not a factor of the polynomial. And the polynomial is having a degree of what? 3. Meaning our quotient will have a degree of 2. So this is going to be the constant term. This is going to be the coefficient of what? X. And this becomes the coefficient of our x squared. So definitely our quotient is going to be, the coefficient here is what? 4x squared. This is minus, so minus 5x plus what? 13. Then the remainder is going to be negative 34. But don't forget, we are aware that our function is always equals to the quotient times the divisor plus what? The remainder, if it is going to be a function. So the whole of this division become f of x is now going to be x plus 3 multiplying 4x squared 5x plus 13 plus minus 34. That will be the actual division that will be left with. All right. I believe you get a concept for synthetic division. Compare it with the long division and see where you can find solace, the one that you can easily deal with. Follow that approach. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and comment. Bye.